Father and son step in to help a woman in need. This happened outside a pizzeria, their pizzeria in Queens. CBS 2's Kevin Rincon has more on the story. Live in Elmhurst. Kevin, what happened?
And Dana, we heard from Louis Solovic. This is the pizza shop named after him. He says on Saturday night, him and his dad were working inside when they heard a woman crying out for help. That's when they both decided to step in.
I would still do it tomorrow, even in the state I am in now. Enough is enough. People have to start taking the city back. You know, we do, because there's too many people out there. There's animals out there, and there's a lot of good people that supersede that.
Louis Solovic has been here at Elmhurst Hospital since Saturday night. He suffered a collapse long after him and his father, Kasim, were stabbed trying to help 61-year-old Hey Chen. Cops say she was being robbed when the two men left the pizza shop and came to her aid.
They stabbed us like they stabbed a woman, you know, the poor defenseless Asian woman that was just going home because they're cowards. And now people like us who are not cowards, you know, we fight back.
In surveillance video, you can see the two suspects walking by as they crept up behind the victim. Tanya Fernandez works next door and watched it all happen.
They started stabbing her and they wanted to rob her. So that's when Louis' father told him about it and they ran after them.
She says the father and son have been a staple in the community for more than a decade. For now, the shop is closed as they recover at the hospital. Because of their help, cops arrested the suspects who are accused of committing similar crimes in the area.
The sad thing is I wish it never came to this. You know, people have the right to walk around and be free.
For Louis Solovic's mother, his heroics are part of who he is.
I'm just proud of him and him as, you know, being my son and him, I'm being his mother. It's very, you know, he's the type of person that he just went into action. That's just the person he is.
And for his part, he says he'd do the same regardless of who it is.
You know, it doesn't make a difference if I was my best friend or not, you know. It was a woman that was in need and that didn't deserve to be stabbed and stolen and robbed from because some perps thought she's a soft target because she's an older Asian woman.
And Dana, those two suspects are now currently behind bars. One of them is being held on a $500,000 bond. The other is waiting for a court appearance this Friday. And the hope, not just from the father and son, but from many here in this community, is that this pizza shop will be open sooner rather than later. We're live in Elmhurst. Kevin Rincon, CBS 2 News.
Kevin, thank you.